Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. Today, let's do a pick a card reading. We are almost near a total lunar eclipse in Aquarius. So, high time, let's do a pick a card reading. And today's topic is comforting messages from the moon. What do you need to hear right now? On your screen, there are three different pictures of moon. I have numbered them 1, 2, and 3. Pause the video and choose your pile patiently. Look at the picture and choose the picture which calls you the most. And that picture, that pile represents what do you need to hear right now. So once you are done with choosing of your pile, let's get back to the messages. Remember, it's a timeless reading. You can always come back and listen to this message anytime you want. Maybe this video will find you when you need it the most. But yes, it's done around a lunar eclipse time period, but it is timeless. You can come back to this video anytime you want to. So let's start with pile 1. Hi, pile 1. Let's look into your messages. Comforting messages from the moon. The first message is lapis lazuli. Make a decision. Find your haven. There is a place of wonder waiting just for you. What do you need to release, waning moon? New moon in Virgo. Trust all will be well. Gratitude, last quarter moon. Echinacea, consciousness. Sun, paint the sun back into your sky. And we will read this later. It's your affirmation. What do you need to really follow right now? The mindset, you really need to stick to it. We will talk about this later. So with the very first card, which is lapis lazuli, we have echinacea, which connects to immunity. There is something about your well-being which is very important right now. Your health. We have new moon in Virgo, and we also have anxious feelings over here. It is about your well-being, about your physical health, more than just the emotional well-being. You are being advised to take care of your body. Sun over here also represents not just the confidence, but your vitality, your body, your physical well-being. Because somehow you are holding on to something. With the lapis lazuli card, it says make a decision. It connects with your throat. Throat is not just about speech, communication, but it becomes the medium to express yourself. All those emotions deep within, the throat becomes the medium to express, to let it out. So somehow you're holding on to a decision. Maybe it's not that you have to make a decision, but you are not expressing yourself. You're clinging to a certain thought. You want to say your truth. You want to finally say a certain thing to a person for clarity that this is who I am, this is my reality, and I don't want this from you. I can't be with you if you act in this way. A truth needs to be revealed from you. You have to say it. You have to take your stand. And you're holding on to something. That emotion is so strong. And that's why the moon is asking, what do you need to release right now? Release it. Say it. Your speech, should be strong at this time, because there's a decision to be made. You have to say something, you have to stand for yourself. Maybe you're tolerating something so much that it is leading to these anxious feelings deep within. It says anxious feelings are like visitors and they won't stay forever. So release it. And that emotion won't be released until and unless you say something, you confront it, you say your truth, you align with yourself. So that's why we have the crystal here, lapis lazuli, to speak your truth, to speak for yourself if no one else is doing that for you. It's about tolerating something, because we have new moon in Virgo, and Virgo is obstacles, Virgo is criticism. So you're overcoming that criticism. Maybe it is self-criticism as well, because we have the sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. If right now you are waiting for someone to give you that respect and validation and so on, no. It is you who have to paint the sun back into your sky, giving yourself the love, the respect, the kindness you truly deserve. A very significant message which is coming through the moon about your current path and what's next in the future is very healthy connections, because we have the card gratitude here, and you can see how two people are holding hands. There is gratitude, there is help, there is support reaching into your life. But it starts from a very tough energy of finding your own haven. It says, find your haven. There's a place of wonder waiting just for you. Finding your safe place, pile one. Finding your comfort place. How comfortable are you in your skin? How comfortable you are with your thoughts? Can you sit alone with your thoughts or not? There's a lot of anxiousness I see with the pile one. This says anxious feelings are visitors and won't stay forever. Today, I will think positively and remember that all of my troubles and worries will one day fade away. Fading away, waning moon. What do you need to release right now? So if you are feeling very overwhelmed right now, worried, too much into the future, too much in the past, I think all of this is slowly fading away. What you feel now might not be something you will feel forever. Any kind of anxiousness or hopelessness, if you feel currently, it's not permanent. That is the message from the moon. And then we have trust that all will be well. The current situation, the anxiousness regarding a certain situation, it's all in vain, because it will be all well. It will be all well settled. It will be all fruitful, and you will be so grateful to divine, so grateful to the higher power, to the people around you who will help you in this situation. But it's initiating from you with, look how the cards are saying, paint the sun back into your sky. And then we have find your haven. It's like individual work you have to do. You are being told to do it. And then comes the trust and the success. So you are being told to say the truth. You are holding on to it. You're not expressing it. You're not confronting something or someone right now, but deeply sitting in anxiousness and fear. And it is taking a toll on your immunity, your physical well-being, and then your emotional well-being. Because echinacea, it says consciousness. This flower is deeply connected to healing your immunity, improving your immunity. It says echinacea stimulates and awakens your consciousness, helping break up and release outdated personal stories, emotions, attachments that are holding you back from positive growth and self-realization and awakening awareness of your true self when you have forgotten a lost connection. So again, it's coming back to you that you have lost your connection within yourself. You're not connected to self. There is no self-awareness. A very significant theme which I see for pile one is like someone or something, it took away your energy, it took away your power. Sun is the soul, okay, and you're being told to, okay, do it again, paint it back. It means that very soul of yours, your very beautiful energy, your source deep within, like someone was stealing your energy, someone was stealing your goodness. It's not lost. You have to just make it even more better. There's this energy of Mars nakshatras here. When you say the sun, you have to paint it back. It's like accommodating the sun. Make it big as you want, paint it as big as you want, and maybe paint it small. Chitra connects to that alteration, how the Vishwakarma did some alterations to the sun to make it better, to make it tolerable, the heat. So maybe a lot is being taken from you, and there's a lot of, I would say, sorrow. It impacts your decision making ability. Your decision is spending because you are looking for someone's validation, someone's approval. So, pile one, you really need to align with yourself back. These anxious feelings are not here forever. Release it. Say your truth. Express it. Say what you want. Say what you don't want. Have clarity in your relationships. If someone is not giving you clarity, you give the clarity and move on. Because you have to release. You don't have to hold on to it. You have to make a decision to release something. Not holding on to something. Over here we have two hands holding each other. What is meant for you stays with you in relationships. It could also be about holding on to someone so tightly it is bringing pain. So, overcoming a deep connection, maybe a connection in which you invested lifelong, a very long period of time, you were in a connection and you thought it's meant for you, a friendship, a family bond, maybe a relationship. But now the moon is asking you, focus on your soul. Focus on your soul. When the soul shines brighter, the mind will shine even brighter. After all, moon reflects the energy of sun. And when your sun is weak, maybe for this pile, sun is weak, sun is the Atma Karaka, sun is somehow afflicted by a certain malefic. So the moon says that if your sun is not strong, your soul is not strong, how can I manage? How can I think for you? How can I make a decision for you? Because moon is responsible for that. So going back to the basics, I think pile one, it is about you choosing yourself. You choosing your healing, physical, number one, physical, and it automatically heals your emotions. And also, you're moving towards a very safe place in life. You're creating your very own life, your atmosphere, your daily routine, which is very healthy, which is very fruitful mentally, physically. It's helping you. When you have your own safe place, you are in your power. Good connections, healthy connections are aligning with you, because you will be very grateful in the near future. You'll be very grateful for certain connections in your life, how helpful they are. So, standing in your own truth, pile one, this is very significant for you. Hello, pile 2. Let's look into your messages. Welcome to your reading. The first card is Shungite, Detox Your Life. Card 2, you do not have to go it alone. Reach out for support in this time. It's like you do not have to go it alone or do it alone, maybe both. Third one is full moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. Pile 2, I'm already getting a fear of being alone, fear of being not having a right company in your life. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. BITCH fire. Stand up for yourself. This is something very similar to the pile 1, where you are being asked to stand for yourself. Then we have flower moon blossoming. You have a lot of placements in water signs and also significant placement in Aquarius. Not for everyone, but I feel it is there. Plumbago, understanding. And then we will read this a bit later, but it says, I'm not responsible for what broke me. Yes, of course. Okay, pile 2, I straight away get the energy of feeling alone, feeling left out. Or maybe in my life, I have to figure it out all alone. And let me tell you, let me assure you, with the full moon in Cancer, you will never be alone in this journey. You will have people, but remember, you're not meant for everyone. Because you are being told that you don't have to do it alone, or you don't have to go to somewhere alone. And then we have bring love into the situation. So there are two different energies, but they are coming together. Number one, right now, detox your life. That's the most important message coming from the moon. We have two full moons over here. Something is blossoming, growing in your life. Behind the scenes, whatever work you are doing, whether it's your self-work, your personal growth, how you're taking efforts to strengthen yourself, how you're taking efforts for a certain project in your life, something is blossoming beautifully. And you will see the results in the near future. But you are being asked with the Shungite to detox your life, because something is so unhealthy in your life. Maybe your thought process, maybe the people around you, a certain significant a person, for a friendship, a relationship, a situation. You must detox. You're consuming something which is not healthy for you. Maybe it's with respect to your daily routine, your health, what you eat, or it's simply the people around you. You are with a very wrong company. And we have this fire, stand up for yourself. It is like you have to be someone who is savage, because somehow the kindness is not helping you out right now. There's a savage aspect of you, Capricorn, Scorpio kind of energy, very savage, and someone who's very I would say intense in the reaction. Like, it's okay to show that intense reaction, because the softer you are here, I'm not sure if some people will agree with me, but there is a lot of softness within you. I see a lot of Pushya energy. There's full moon, there's Cancer, there's blossoming. Pushya, Anuradha impact. So Pushya is the tenderness, and Anuradha is that strength. After that tenderness and facing everything, you are so powerful, you're so savage. You're so determined in life. You need to be in that energy. Detox your life. Eliminate all the toxicity. toxic people, toxic choices, and stand up for yourself. You have to be in your savage mode. Savage for the people who are so challenging and very blossoming and beautiful, and like a flower, with the people who are nice to you, who are kind to you. That understanding where you have to be savage and where you have to be soft and kind, this is where you must learn how to do it, how to figure it out. Detox your life. There's so many unhealthy people and things around you, unhealthy ideas. So it's like very savage, very strong. And I think pile two people may be calling you, okay, you're very rude, you're very harsh, you talk bitter. But I think this energy is about protecting yourself. You have to be in this energy, and then only your fears will dissolve. If you feel that, if I stand up like this, savage and strong with boundaries, what if I miss opportunities of love and people? I will lose people in my life. No, the right people will align because you have the card bring love in the situation, new moon in Aquarius. There is definitely love coming into your life, pouring into your life, but from very unconventional places, not from where you expected. Aquarius is about help, humanity. So it's definitely coming into your life. You're not being told to stay alone, or you're not meant to be alone. You will be aligning with the right people in your journey. Maybe not many, but significant people, because you are being told here that you don't have to do it alone, you don't have to go alone. It means that there are people who will really give you a company, who will support you, who may help you with your ideas, decision making. But the shungite, the first crystal, shows it starts from detoxification, and then you go in the process of healing. And then when you are healed, then you get into this savage mode, and then you attract the right opportunities and the right people coming into your life. Because this message over here, it says, I'm not responsible for what broke me. The cracks that others see are proof of how I have worked to repair myself. Today I am whole. I will inhale self-love and exhale forgiveness. So your very softness, I see the moon-like quality in you. Full moon in Cancer, you may have water placements, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Pushya energy, Pushya and Anuradha, very contrasting energies coming over here. Saturn ruled nakshatras. So it is like, pile two, you have given so much as a caretaker, as a loving person, a very kind person, giving and giving constantly out of love, not out of that if I give love, I will receive love. No, out of love. But I think the people to whom you gave your love, they broke you. And now you are in the broken state and constantly drowning and drowning in the fears. Let these fears dissolve. That's why we have this card. The moon is saying to you, whatever broke you, you are not responsible for your failure. You're not responsible for your very own, I will say, a pain right now, the pain you are going through. It's the others, their actions, which led to this state of cracks. And these cracks, this brokenness, is a proof that you have worked wonderfully to heal yourself, repair yourself. And now you are in this BITCH fire. So you are strengthening. You are now a person with a lot of boundaries. But deep within that, that blossoming aspect, the tender aspect is there within you. But make sure that people don't abuse that beautiful energy in you. It should be protected. And the right people are definitely going to be a part of your journey. Plumbago, it says understanding. Plumbago connects you with the depth of your psyche and assist with your understanding of your shadow side. It is understanding that allows you to practice self compassion and forgiveness and release feelings of shame, blame, guilt, self judgment that may hold power over you and prevent your growth. So that shame is there. I am broken because I was not taking a stand for myself when people were mistreating me. I was giving and caring towards the people who broke me. I should have taken a stand at that time. Why did I tolerate it so much? So that kind of shame and guilt is there deep within. But that understanding should be there that it's all done. They are no longer holding power over you, and you are in this energy of understanding and standing up for yourself. Understanding, you don't have to blame yourself why you were doing good things for others, why you tolerated so much, but now standing for your very own self. And no more you will tolerate these things in your life. So that kind of beauty is arising in your journey, and definitely love is coming into the situation. There's bring love into the situation is about self-love, practicing self-love, self-compassion, because how long you will stay in fear. So these fears needs to be dissolved, and for that, you have to bring a lot of love deep within for your very own self. Treating yourself with a lot of kindness is important. So I think a very significant message from the moon for pile 2 is to understand the very softness in you, the kindness in you, and also your shadow aspect, where why you may be in a situation for a very long time, why you tolerate other people's mess for a very long time. What do you need? What needs to be healed in your life? And most importantly, you are standing up for yourself. No more tolerating any kind of a mess of other people, and aligning with the right people, and blossoming shows there is success in your life. You're blossoming from within like a flower. There's so much of beauty you carry, and never be ashamed of any kind of failure you witness. Somehow you are stuck in your failures. So go beyond it, and you will go beyond it very soon. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. Let's look into the messages coming from the moon. What do you need to hear right now? The first card is Rose Quartz. Open up your heart. There is hope ahead. Have courage and take heart, for there is hope. Pile 3, straight away with the first two cards, I feel you're not having enough faith in your own decisions. You're not trusting your decisions at all right now, especially with respect to relationships, or maybe it's a purpose. You want to follow something in life, but you're not very sure. And that weakness comes from someone's narrative because of a certain person. First quarter moon in Scorpio, release your blocks. Prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. Gold. You don't need someone else to fix you. It's certainly a broken heart for pile 3. And also there's something, coming in my mind, maybe you can relate to it, that anyone who broke you cannot fix you. Anyone who devalued you cannot value you. Anyone who was the reason for the wound can never be the reason for healing, can never be the medicine for you. Then we have abundance, hunter moon. chickweed, tolerance. And the last message is an affirmation, so we will read this later. But it says, everyone does the best they can. Okay. Pile 3, how your reading starts with the rose quartz. It's definitely about your heart. How you have sealed it, blocked it right now. And it's so blocked, it's so there in the past, because we have this card, release the block. Moon in Scorpio talks about resentment. It talks about not being able to heal and overcome a certain thought process. So with the rose quartz crystal, and it says open up your heart, and then we have first quarter moon in Scorpio, release your blocks. It's definitely showing a hard experience in relationships, family life, a significant connection, broken heart, but somehow you have blocked yourself. Your heart is closed. You're not open to receive love right now or to give love right now. There is hopelessness with respect to connections, and also somehow you're very stuck with resentment or anger deep within, and you're waiting for that very same person, that very same situation, anyone who broke you, anything which led to this hurt. You're waiting for that very same thing to come back and heal you, to fix you. But that is not happening. Gold shows you don't need someone else to fix you. You are healing by yourself. You are fixing yourself beautifully in the near future. That is the biggest message from Moon. Whatever breaks your heart, that cannot mend your heart, it cannot fix your heart. How, in the Japanese culture, all those cracks are being filled with gold. The cracks are being honored. The wounds are being honored because you went through a situation. It really strengthens you and prepares you for the future. It prepares you for the prosperity, not just the hardships. Because we have two cards over here. One is Taurus, new moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. And then we have abundance, hunter's moon. So there's a lot of prosperity ahead. And this pile is greatly ruled by Venus. But the Venus is severely impacted. Venus in Virgo, Venus being aspected by malefics, impacted by Rahu, Ketu or Mars, Taurus placements, Libra placements of planets. But there is a lot of, I would say, not pain but resentment which you carry deep within. That pain now has transformed into anger and resentment. And you're waiting and waiting for the people who broke you to fix you, to say that no, you were right, we respect you. That is not going to happen. And even if it happens, those are not your people. But the rose quartz over here, you take the responsibility to heal your heart by addressing the fact that you are the one who will take care of yourself, you will fix yourself, you will heal, you will overcome this heartbreak. You are going to honor it. Honor these wounds. These wounds are here not to make fun of you or to show you that you are weak, but to show you how strong you are. Chickweed, it says tolerance. It enhances your toughness, your tolerance, your power. Chickweed is tough and knows her power. She knows how to shine despite challenges and tough circumstances. when you need to make a difficult decision. Chickweed will help strengthen your self confidence and understanding so you can tap into your own inner wisdom with grace and compassion. It is all about your wisdom. These wounds, this heartbreak is all to enhance your wisdom, your willpower, and your tolerance. Tolerance over here means enhancing your strength, and also tolerance means that you're no longer going to tolerate what you have already been watching and experiencing. You will not tolerate that ever again in your life. There is hope ahead. Have courage and take heart, for there is hope. So open up your heart, have courage and take heart, for there is hope means that there's so much out there for you in this life, and it is a surprise. It is not revealed to you because you are somewhere stuck in the eighth house energy. Do you have placements in eighth house or Scorpio? Release your blocks. You can't reach to that prosperity which lies ahead until and unless this block is eighth house block is removed. Releasing your fears, releasing your resentment, the anger, the grudge you hold towards someone, because this is preventing you to open your heart, move forward in life, see things with hope, and to accept this new abundance and prosperity which lies ahead for you. So these two cards, the moon is showing there is love, there is celebration, there is union, there is hope, there are blessings for you ahead in this life. The story is not over. If you feel hopeless about love, about finding the right people, the right friends, the right network around you, supportive network around you, I think this is not the end. There's much more out there, and for that you should have a very open heart to trust again, to love again, to be a part of community again. Right now you're not in that state because you have to release your blocks like grudges, resentment, pain. Over here you can see everyone does the best they can. Today I will let go of a grudge that I have long held against someone. I will move beyond forgiveness to understanding and compassion. So forgiveness is required. We never forget what went wrong and what others were doing to us, but forgiveness is important for your very own self. And I think this entire situation which you went through, the chickweed and the tolerance card is showing, it strengthened you. Like anything, you are more tough now, you are more strong now. Every wound, every crack is filled with gold, a lot of wisdom. Filling these spaces, these wounds with gold, that is wisdom. That is your victory, your success. So, a very beautiful energy coming from this third pile of healing, tremendous healing. Very, because out of all piles, the deepest wounds are here, because now it has transformed into anger, waiting for the other person or someone to recognize that, okay, I did the hurt to you, I was the bad person. No one is going to tell you that. And I see a very deep connection with animals. If you look at the hunter moon, abundance, not just you are going to get love from the people, the community, but I think a lot of love which also comes from animals, a very special connection to animals might be there. Certain souls coming into your life in the form of animals, helping you, loving you, supporting you, uplifting you in a very beautiful way. So pile 3, a lot of forgiveness is required, because if you don't go beyond it, release your blocks. Eighth house energy. What is eighth house? It's the death, or it is the rebirth. Two different things. Death means the permanent ending here. and you are stuck there, or rebirth is what's beyond death, the new start, the new perspective, the new you. So maybe pile 3 going through some major transit in the 8th house. But it's a time of transformation, and you have such promising cards of love, success, but you don't have enough courage to open your heart again, to trust life again, to trust people again. For that, you have to first heal your wounds, where no one is coming to fix you, to heal you. You are doing all that courageous work to fix yourself, and not to stay stagnant in those wounds, in those memories. There's a lot of hope ahead for you with respect to love. There's a lot of hope ahead with respect to material abundance and prosperity, finances, and there is love not just coming through the people, but through the animals, through special souls coming into your life.